Hello YouTubers, this is Yorkshireman, and I've had a reply to one of my videos. Someone's commented on it. I'm doing what I would call a video response to SLR mod shop. Now, I understand what you say, that you've lived in this country for 4 or 5 years and you won't vote in our country because we voted for Brexit. Well, we've only voted for Brexit because we don't want to be a part of the European Union or any part of European Parliament. We are not against you personally, so don't take offence to what I've said in an earlier video. We just don't agree with your politicians. Your politicians they're talking out their ass basically. So we don't agree with Merkel, we don't agree with Macron, we don't agree with any of them. It's your politicians. Your country is fine. You're fine as people. You're brilliant. I have friends who are from France and very friendly. I'm friends with them. We all get on. And some of your French friends agree with the United Kingdom by voting to Brexit. Obviously. And obviously there's a movement in France. You know, Marine Le Pen could one day become French president in French Parliament, which would be a good thing. It wouldn't be a bad thing. So don't take it personally. I'm not slagging you off personally. It's your politicians what we've got a problem with, and that's all it is at end of the day. Now, at end of the day, I know, you know, we're all supposed to get on, and that's it. Yeah, I voted Brexit, so what? Who cares? No one cares. We're being betrayed in this country. You know, we are being betrayed by the Remain lot because they won't shut up and they won't let it happen. At the end of the day, the people in this country, we had a referendum 3 years ago and the Leave vote won. And out of respect to that referendum, we should be leaving. We should have left Europe by now, but we haven't. Because there's too many whingers and mangy politicians acting like kids, not adults, acting like kids. You know, and someone said to me, a long time ago, to get a politician to do what he wants, you got to treat him like a child and spank the bottom now and again, and that's what we did. But they don't seem to listen. Our politicians don't seem to care about our people. They don't. All what they seem to be bothered at is themselves. Now, I honestly think because a lot of Remainers and the Remain parties, especially the MPs, are fighting tooth and nail to keep in Europe, and that makes me think they're hiding somewhere. There is political skeletons could come to light. In other words, they could be exposed. I don't know if they've done anything wrong, but they could have done, couldn't they? But at the end of the day, there is political skeletons, and they don't want them exposed. So obviously they're fighting tooth and nail. But while they're fighting tooth and nail with the Leave Party, our economy is definitely suffering. It's only suffering because of the argument. It's not suffering because we want to leave. I personally think once we leave, yeah, the pound will take a hit. The pound's took a hit in any case. But the more we argue on this and on the politics itself, the more we argue about it, the worse this country is going to get. And if politicians don't start listening to the people who put them in power, then the people who put them in power will start to push back. Hence, that could lead to political civil unrest. It could also lead to, dare I say it, revolution. It can happen. It's happened in the past. It could happen in modern times. Obviously, I don't want it to, but it could do. But at the end of the day, politicians need to listen to the people. And French politicians are exactly the same. You've had riots in France where the people are not listened to. We don't get that news because we get fake news from the BBC. They keep that away from us. But I know for definite, you've had the yellow vests like we've had. You've had all that. You've had riots in France. I know I think it was Euros were on, or World Cup. They were fighting in streets with football teams. things like that. That is the thing. And if it can happen abroad, it can happen here. And it has happened here. I mean, if you look at the state of our country, especially London, especially with Sadiq Khan. Now, Sadiq Khan is not a fit mayor. He's not fit for purpose. I mean, to come out on a radio station to say, well, no, it's not okay to stab women, but it's okay to stab men. That's bull. That is crap. He needs to be taken out of office. And someone needs to take over from him who knows what they're doing. He is the worst Lord Mayor of London. He's worse than Boris Johnson, dare I say it. And he's the worst Labour Mayor of all. You know what I mean? And plus, that he does have issues. He's using his position as Mayor of London to further his own agenda and things like that. So, in my mind, he's not fit. Labour's not fit for purpose. I mean, if you ask people might have forgotten, but it has been said, and it was said on the news was this, that Labour has been investigated by the same people who investigated the British National Party. So you tell me. I mean, Jeremy Corbyn's took the Labour Party so far left, it's become a racist party. There is more people in there who are racist, and I will tell you that for a fact. He's got front benchers who are racist against us. He had one woman, who said there should be more black people standing for Labour. You know what I mean? So what does that tell you? That is being racist against us. We are majority of us. The minority in this country is white. You know what I mean? So when people come up to me and say, "Oh, well, you're saying racist things," I don't know that I'm saying racist things. Because I'm used to talking to white people, not used to talking to like Africans or Pakistanis or Indians or things like that. I am used to talking to white people and white people only, and white people have the same opinion as me. I'm not racist. I will tell you that for a fact. But at the end of the day, politicians shouldn't be racist, and you've got a lot of politicians who are racist. Take Boris Johnson. Really? Do you really want to trust him as a Conservative leader? I'm surprised he's got this far. He lied. He lied when Vote Leave. When he joined Vote Leave, he lied about the NHS on that bus. He literally lied about the money. He was £1 million out. He literally lied. Lied his little heart out. I didn't vote for Vote Leave through Boris Johnson. I voted to leave through Nigel Farage. Now, Nigel Farage has got this thing is, we're putting all this money into a EU Parliament and we're getting nothing back. We get absolutely nothing. All what we get told is what we can and can't do. Well, that's got to stop. This is why we want our independence back. Nothing else is going to change except for more control on our borders. We're going to control our borders with passport control. Yes, there'll be bigger queues, but at the end of the day, we're not trying to stop EU citizens from coming into this country. We're trying to stop the illegal immigrants. Now, you telling me all them immigrants who came over from Greece are all running away from what? No, they're not. They're all economical migrants. They're all jumping on the bandwagon because of Germany. Angela Merkel has made a big mistake and she knows it. But at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to avoid. We have people here who shouldn't be here, and in my mind, they should be hunted down and taken and put out of this country for good. And also, we shouldn't invite and we shouldn't allow back from Syria our Muslims who's gone from this country to fight in Syria, then come back. Now, that's not happening. They should stay out there. They chose to fight in Syria. Let them stay. Let them rot at the end of the day. But like I said, it's a mod shop. I'm not against you personally. I'm not against your people personally. I'm just against your politicians. At the end of the day, it's the politicians what ruin things. It's the politicians who set the rules and the bar, and it's your politicians who have disrespected a British Prime Minister. And you can't say that they haven't, because they have. And you shouldn't have a national anthem in the EU Parliament at all, because we don't have a national anthem in our parliament, but you shouldn't. And if you are going to have an anthem, you should get permission, and they didn't. And that's why Nigel Farage turned his back on him at end of the day. So there you go. And I will say this one thing as well. And if anyone's watching and you're a member of Leeds in Europe, well, I tell you now, mate, and I will tell you now, you're being reported. You're being reported for Facebook, because when I put my opinion on there, I got slagged off. Yes, I have learning disabilities, I am dyslexic, but you took the mick. Not having it, so I reported you for it. At the end of the day, I'm not having that. I had a valid opinion, and you're wrong. Brexiteers are intelligent enough to vote leave. If you want to look in the mirror and see a traitor, look at a Remainer. The Remain party are more traitors than me and than everybody else. And like I said, look in the mirror and look at your Labour MPs, the Liberal Democrats, and the Green Party. Look at them. They're traitors. They don't want to leave Europe, but we do. They are hiding something. Politicians who are fighting tooth and nail, if they put more effort into the country than what they're doing by putting into remaining in the EU, this country wouldn't have a problem. We wouldn't be in the situation we're now. We wouldn't be overrun by homeless people. We wouldn't be overrun with crime in London. A woman, for God's sake, a young woman lost her life, and a kid this weekend, over this weekend, I think she died. Yeah, I mean, so at the end of the day, no one can tell me that I voted wrong, because I didn't. And like I said, SLR Mockshot, we are not against your people. We're just against your politicians. Nothing to do with it at the end of the day. I know loads of French people, and they take what I say, well, I dare say, with a pinch of salt, but there's a lot of French people who talk to me and say, yeah, we voted for Le Pen, we don't want Macron. Macron conned you. He's literally, conned you. He's come out and said, oh, I'm from this background. He's not, it's bullshit. It's a load of rubbish. He's been trained up to do that. And it's a full con. It's like with Boris Johnson. I mean, he thinks he's going to become Prime Minister and get Brexit done. The field of the battle is narrowed down, and the cul-de-sac is coming in. He's got a dead end. He'll say, no entry. Nowhere to go, Boris. At the end of the day, don't be promising what you can't deliver, because I know you can't deliver it, and I know you're going to do one or two things. You're rather going to go for a general election or another referendum. Or you're going to shut down Parliament, and you're going to force the break of the deadlock. That's the only thing he can do. I honestly think they're the three options. You either go for a general election, which if he does, he's going to lose, Lib Dems will win it and Brexit Party will be in opposition. Or he's going to go for a referendum, where Brexit still wins. It might be by a slim majority, but Brexit will still win. And then we're back in the same situation where other MPs are, oh no, we don't want this. But that'll be or he's going to shut down Parliament. And in my mind, he'd be doing the right thing by shutting down Parliament. Yeah, shut down Parliament, mate. Let's reform Parliament. Let's reform the House of Lords. Let's get rid of the House of Lords and let's reform it. So really, if you want a Lord in the House of Lords, you should be voting publicly. Let us decide who goes in the House of Lords. None of you lot. It should be us, the people who put you in power. We should honestly have a right to vote for the House of Lords, to put a Lord in, not of your choosing, but of our choosing. It's as simple as that. Or we get rid of Parliament altogether in London and we move it up to Birmingham and put it in a modern city with a modern setting, which would be better, because then it'd be halfway for all MPs to go to. And I think Birmingham's I think they've got a decent airport nearby, and motorway access is absolutely fantastic. I know, I've been to Birmingham myself. The only headache about Birmingham is the Spaghetti Junction. It just gives me a headache, does that. But I have been lost on it twice. Even my sat-nav got me lost on there twice. So, yes, So SLR Mockshop, don't take it personally, mate. I'm not against you or your countrymen or your country. I'm just against your politicians, and your politicians, to me, they're as daft as ours. I mean, ours are stupid. So yours are completely, you know what I mean? I think they're just as daft as each other. I think if you got the French Parliament and the British Parliament in a paper bag and shook them up, I think that'll do them the world of good. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we was told years and years ago in 1974 that the European Parliament or the European Union should never become a superstate, and that's what it's becoming. It's becoming slowly but surely a superstate, and we fought a World War II for that, and we beat Adolf Hitler. You know what I mean? We don't want World War III, do we? We had decent allies at the time. We were your allies at the time, and we should remain friends, even if we leave Europe or not leave Europe. We should all be friends. We should all live in peace. If we all made love and peace, the world would be a better place. You know what I mean? My old saying is, make love, not war. It's as simple as that. So, yes. So, SLR Malt Shop, I like what you do. You do great videos. Keep it up, mate. And I have subscribed to you. And that I do like what you do, and I hope you like what I do, and I hope you can respect my opinion. I respect your opinion. I have read your comment. I just can't reply to it. This is why I'm doing a VR response to you now. But at the end of the day, both sides, you got your French politicians, you got your British. They're both as bad as each other at the end of the day, in my mind. So there you go. But Diane Abbott, Labour Party, she should be sacked. She is the one person who shouldn't be allowed in any political party. She stood up and literally said there should be more black people, standing to be voted in. I don't agree with that. It should be mixed. We should have black and white. She's being racist. And at the end of the day, if no one can see it, then they're stupid as the Remainers at the end of the day. We don't want to stay into a European club where we get no money, and we're not getting anything out of it at the end of the day. So, really, why should we put in 39 billion, and it is billion? Why should we put that in and not get anything back? I mean, Spain is stupid in any case, but I mean, your government's threatened Hungary and Czechoslovakia. Because Hungary and Czechoslovakia won't let immigrants in. It's their choice, it's their country. They can do what they want at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's like this country, we will do what we want. But all what we want to do is control our borders and make our lives a lot more easier than it is now. Because really, we are overrun. We have got illegal immigrants in this country who should not be in this country. And there are certain businesses not far away from where I live that they should be investigated, because they know they've got legal immigrants on the books. And that's, there's businesses not far away from where I live in West Yorkshire, and they've got illegal immigrants working for them. So at the end of the day, this should be stopped, and that's what we're trying to do by leaving Europe. It's nothing bad. It's just that we don't want to give all this money away. We think the money can benefit us better, which I agree with. And also, if I was in charge of the country, I'd stop foreign aid straight away, because that is doing no good. I'd stop all that. Stop all foreign aid. I wouldn't even put boats in other countries. I'd pull those men out, and that'd be it. Then I rebuild the army, the navy, the marines, everything. Even the police force, what Theresa May has wrecked, I would rebuild it all back up and become the biggest army, like we was in the United Kingdom before cutbacks and that. Build it right back up to where it was. So we are a dominant force yet again in NATO and things like that. Because we are in NATO. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have nuclear submarines with nuclear rockets. I don't agree with that, but that's what we've got. And that was the agreement, mutual destruction between Russia and America and us. So at the end of the day, but that's another thing as well. Russia was our allies in World War II. We should have an open door policy with Russia. We should be talking to Russia. We should be more friendly towards Russia. I mean, there was our allies in World War II after all. I know the Cold War come, but it doesn't mean to say that they were our enemies. You know what I mean, really? They just wanted our secrets and we won't let them have them. But there were no secrets to have, really. So at the end of the day, Russia's supposed to be more open. We should have a more open policy with Russia. And I think we should invite talks with Putin and talk to them. And we should invite talks to Korea and talk to their leader. And also Iran needs to be talked to as well. And it needs to be talked to sternly. They can't do what they're doing. Or else America's gonna do something stupid. I can feel that coming. I can feel in the Middle East with America, and yet Boris Johnson will back him up as well. Donald Trump, I'm on about. He will back him up and put boots in Iran. I can see that coming, but we don't want that. What we want is a peaceful life, but we're not going to get it, are we? So there you go. So that's my VR response to SLR Bot Shop. I hope. If you like this video, thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell. Hit the information icon bell. That will let you know when I'm putting up another video. That will let you know when I'm putting up another video. And also, comment below. Please comment below. I do try and answer every comment. I just can't answer SLR and Bolt Shop comment because at the end of the day, I couldn't get it up. I think there's a problem with Facebook as well. I'm running into difficulties, so this won't be up until tomorrow. In any case, because this is, I think it's the 3rd of July, isn't it? Yeah, it's Wednesday, 3rd of July at 22:45. This won't be up until tomorrow morning in any case, because I'm having trouble with like Facebook and the internet and all that. So, catch you all later. Bye for now. And like I said, I'm not against anybody. I live in peace, and yes, I watch YouTube a lot. Shoot me, and I do content. I am a content provider, but also on political things I try and keep away from. But I got so angry today, especially with Leads for Europe on Facebook. They're talking out their ass. They really are. They're bullying people who voted to leave now to change their mind. They are literally bullying people, and that's all wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. If we ever go for another referendum, I think it'll all be one-sided in any case, and I think we'll need a 3rd referendum to straighten it out. So there you go. It'll take 3 referendums. It did for Ireland. Southern Ireland, I'm on about, the Republic of Ireland. Took them 3 votes to get the right vote, what they wanted. And they wanted to stay in Europe, to go into Europe. The people didn't. But 3 votes later, they got what they wanted. So this is what's going to happen with us. We'll have a 2nd vote, and then we'll have a 3rd vote, and then that'll be at the end of the day. But if the Remain party had have won the Brexit or the Leave vote party, we'd have accepted it. But they won't. They're acting like spoilt children. So catch you all later. Bye for now, please. Subscribe if you're new, thumbs up if you like it, and comment below, and please share this with anybody else. I'll be grateful. It helps me to build up this channel. If I grow, you grow. Like I said, this is not only my channel, it is your channel as well. So have you say, and we can all be friends afterwards. I love debates, and this is what this is really, isn't it? It's a debate over the future. Nigel Farage, love you, mate. I will vote Brexit Party in the next general election, mate. Congratulations. Bye for now.